Now, the only way that people are going to learn anything is by fellow communication. People communicating with other people, learning from other people, and passing that knowledge on. That's the way the human race educates itself. That's the way we have grown. That's why people like myself are referred to as researchers. The word is R-E, researchers. Why? It's because I'm not doing anything new. Myself and others like me who are referred to as writers, authors, and researchers are merely researching, meaning other people have done the searching, other people have dug out the facts, and many centuries ago, maybe many thousands of years ago. And so this is what happens in a court. If you're going to make a decision in a court, you have to do some research. Go back into the records and see what the courts before you have said. See what the judges have said 30 years ago about this particular subject. So what you're doing is you're researching. Do it again. And so today, the way young people need to understand is that there's knowledge out there that you haven't been given. And you need to research that knowledge. And the way it's done is very simply, you don't confront authority. Just go to the library, especially today with the technology that exists on the web. All you have to do is go on the web and start researching words and terms and symbols and how government works. Where do religions come from? Where do the religious ideas that we espouse and the things that we talk about in Christianity and Judaism and Islam, where do these ideas even come from? How did these great religious movements get started? And where does the money come from? And what is the connection between religion and governments today? It's very interesting when you start looking at the oil companies. For many years, oil companies, most people don't know this because they don't study it, but oil companies have been financing churches, Protestant and Catholic churches, especially Protestant churches, have been getting a lot of money from oil corporations for their missionary movements. A lot of the big churches have huge missionary movements financed by the oil companies. There was a large book, a very thick book, written many years ago that you might be able to find in the library called Thy Will Be Done. And it had about 6 different authors, but the book is called Thy Will Be Done. And it's a very thick book, documented every page about how the oil companies are financing churches for their missionary movements, sending missionaries out to different countries to prepare them for Christianity and for the Lord, and then when the people are now acclimated to the new Christian environment in their country, now quietly the oil companies can come in, now they can send in the CIA and all of these secret societies and government. They can begin to come into the country and set up the apparatus for the oil companies, for the corporations. But they needed to get the people's approval first, so we send in the Christian missionaries. Go read the book, Thy Will Be Done. But I was, again, suggesting that what we want to do is to educate the young people and educate people generally a little by little by little. It's very difficult to spring new ideas on people. But as it was proven in China with the young people who were spreading the concept of freedom and liberty and dignity on tapes throughout China, which caused the Tiananmen Revolution, I suggest the same thing might want to be done now.